Hello and welcome back to the Stronghold. I'm the Magi and this is Midweek Magic. And it looks like we are returning to the tradition of jump in for week one of a new set release. And I think that's absolutely fantastic. Today, of course, in case you've been under an asteroid or something, the Edge of Eternities has gone live, and it did have its hiccups there in that process over the first couple hours, but it looks like most of that has cleared up at this point. I've already been able to do some research, so I can speak intelligently to some degree about these packs. But my goal here is to use the jump-in event to get looks at the last few packs that I haven't seen at all or enough of. So what do you say? Without further ado, let's get going. Terraforming. That's a new one. We will definitely be on that. And I apologize. During this stream, I will be pausing to take notes. This is the blue-green pack, so very cool. I have seen Station. It's surprisingly good. The stationing thing thus far is doing more than I thought it was going to do. Cosmic did not look that great. The rare would be Starwinder. And of course, we will be doing a full tier list going live shortly after this live play event. Basically, as soon as I can get the video fully researched and put together. So we know what's going on there. So yeah, there we go. We're going to take Terraforming. Have to concentrate. Synthesized. That's a deck name we didn't know. We knew that it was a thing, the black blue deck, but we didn't know what it really looked like. And we talked about Cosmic a minute ago, but Greenhouse looks really quite solid. I'd say from what I've seen so far, this is like the number 2 deck. But we're going to take Synthesized here. I think Greenhouse would be a smarter choice here with Terraforming. And I mean, maybe that's what I should take, but I want to see what's in the Synthesized deck. So we're going to pick this and lock it in. 3 colors is never where you want to be. But you know what? If I don't get the rares out of this event, it's okay. I'm totally all right with that. And I do want to see what's in the deck. I don't know why I clicked through so quickly. So here we go. Sorry, the set is so new, like I don't even know what rares to look for. Genomorphic Imago. So that's got to be for the blue-green, right? GN Morph. Alright, so it's not Virus Beetle, it's not Nutrient Block. Synthesizer Lab Ship. That's pretty interesting as the rare. Alright. I guess that's why it's called Synthesized, right? So I'm going to take that as a clue that, like, that's the only rare that you can get with that. And how impressed am I with that rare? I mean, okay, I'm going to give that a 2 out the gate. I think it has some potential. But I'm only going to give it a 1.5 on support. And we also know that that had an upgrade possibility to Utheros, because we saw that. Interestingly enough, I also think Station had... I'm just going to put it in as White Planet right now because I don't remember the name, but I'm pretty sure I saw that pop up and I just wasn't paying attention at some point or another. So there we go. That actually gives us 9 out of the 10 decks and 2 mythics. So let's go back here and Well, we need to evaluate this rare, don't we? So a 1/3 for 2. That's not terrible. Landfall. Target creature has base power. One. Okay, yeah, I think that's a pretty solid potential rare. I'm gonna give that like a 2.5. And I think also a 2.5 on support. That's pretty good. That's really good. I like that too. Sammy's Curiosity isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And some of these blue cards are also. So yeah, I'm gonna give it like 3/4 of a point on the uncommon lower rarity stuff so far. And that actually makes it like the best deck we've seen so far. So let's see how it plays, right? Like, that's an important aspect too, you know? So we have really started off with the high end here, and that doesn't feel too great. So I'm going to take a free mulligan. See, well, we got some lower rarity stuff, but it's not necessarily the right colors. We're going to keep it just because we got the Wayfarer on 3. And that'll let us go get a blue if we really need to at that point. I'd love to draw a blue mana source that comes in untapped. That would be pretty fantastic. And my deck said no. Can't have that. So yeah, this is the station deck, and again, there's the mythic Aetherhub. I wasn't really expecting this deck to do a whole lot. And so far this station deck is just off to the races. He's going to do like another 3 on this, or more, depending upon what he summons. Or he might tap me down and get in for 2. That could be a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and predict that the 5 mythics from Jump In are all the planets, which makes them a little less chase as far as Jump In goes. Yeah, alright, he went for that. Is he going to summon something to protect himself, or is he just going to take 3 to the face? Oh no, that's not what we want to do. We want to do that. We'll select that. See if he has a trick. Because he might. He did. That was unfortunate, but we'll still get in for 3 here. And we made him use his trick to save a 2/2. It's not terrible. the other hand, kinda was terrible. Did not enjoy that. And I've got 4 blue cards in hand and 1 blue source that I had to go get. Alright, so that should at least hold off the attacks here for a moment. Well, shucks. So this might hold off 1 attack? We'll say no blocks. Well, that was silliness. Wow. All the removals. Okay, so not a terrible turn. I guess I could have tapped this. Well, it doesn't really make much difference, does it? No need to attack into that. Busting out a lander token themselves, okay. I mean, having mana in this format does not look difficult. I mean, we're playing a terrible 3-color deck, and we only stumbled on the mana for like a turn or two. See if we walk. Well, no, he has no cards in hand. So we have an on-board trickery. Okay. When this creature enters, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Okay, I kind of like that. Kind of do. I mean, getting in 5 there is not terrible. I did leave myself open for an attack on 2, but... Sure. So we're down to like 0 life here. Which means we got to keep that stunned, right? Okay, I don't hate this. If they overcommit, we can kill them on the back push, particularly if we draw something good. That's not a card we really wanted to see, because they already have a creature tapped. It's going to make killing them on the backswing that much harder. And it has lifelink, so yeah, awesome, all the way around. But pretty much anything they send here to give them a second... Oh, well, that does it without sending anything. And one less tapped creature. You're going to get a robot here, and everything's going to grow. Nice. Ooh, that's pretty good. With a 5, no less. Okay. So that helps pretty tremendously. Target a creature I control, so I guess we're gonna go there, right? And a creature he controls. That may have just won us the game. I'm not entirely certain, but I think maybe it did. Yep, there we go. And the most important part of midweek magic, we got let's see here. An officious interrogation. Not a new card. That's always a little disappointing for this midweek magic if you don't get a new card. So here is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna step behind the curtain here, and we're actually gonna change accounts. And I will finish playing this. I think we saw enough of these decks, honestly. We will go over to the 25. I will finish playing that off screen somewhere. because I want to get to the part that everyone wants to see, and that's the pack selections. I don't think there was anything in the store today, was there? No, that's right. All right, let's do it. Okay, so we got terraforming, which we've seen, artifacts, which I have seen, and greenhouse. I think I gotta go greenhouse here because it's so good. And there is a 2-color green deck probably missing. In fact, it's probably the red-green. So we got double black, we got double blue, double white, and single red, single green. So yeah, the red-green deck. Show me the red-green deck, sir. Hey, there it is. Wayfaring. I like that. So we are definitely going to go for that. Oh, here I am playing. I'm going to give somebody a freebie here because I want to just go back in and look at the deck. I got a little premature with my clickage. I can concede now. Great. There you go, buddy. Happy midweek magic, sir. Daza hot. Oh, I like that being in there. Biotech Specialist, you say. Wow, that's actually a pretty hot card. In fact, I'm going to give that the only 3 out of this so far. I guess we still haven't seen the pirate deck, really. There, wow, so it's just, I guess it's just a straight up mythic. Because that did not replace our rare. And I guess the green deck has Urabord. Ouroboroid. Words from space are really hard if you're dyslexic. I'm just saying. That looks like just a straight up upgrade. Like we got 2, right? Because we got a mythic there. We got a mythic there. Maybe the Ibando is not. Maybe it's the Ibando that's like just a straight up. I'm going to put it in as a 0.2 until like I see enough of these decks to really know it's in 100% of them, because I'm not sure that's what's actually happening. So this is mostly like a red-green landfall on the Wayfaring, right? I think that's going to be pretty decent. I'm going to give that like a 2.5, and Intimidator is really good. So, oh man. I'm gonna give it the point for the uncommons. I think that is maybe the best pack we have seen. All right, we definitely got to give this some play. Let's see if results meet expectations here. I mean, that's not a great opener, but it's not terrible either. I think we keep. Getting down Tanic that early is pretty good. We've got the Lash Whip that can come down on 4 if we're behind and need to catch up, which is not bad. I don't hate that. I wish I had a 2-drop here, honestly. If I had a 2-drop, I'd feel really good about this hand. That was not a 2-drop for those at home paying attention. Sure. Taking 1 to the face hole. The general face miss. Okay, so that's we'll do that, and we'll throw that down. An untapped land would be really good on the draw. Might as well get in for 1, dude. Alright, I like that. I like it a lot. There's really no need to attack there. Don't kill my dude. I need my dude. He's my dude. I mean, okay. It's not great. Don't love that. Basically just time to work to me. Willing to take 2 here. Maybe. That was probably silly. Probably not what I should have done. Well, that's not great. Did not like that at all. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. Sure. Seems fair. So why did you bother stunning it if you're just gonna kill it anyway? Weird, but okay. That was definitely a thing you could do. Yeah. He's gonna try and ping me to death. There's no question about that. Okay, they're just gonna give up. Cool. I am with that. And we got a Giada. We got a Giada. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Once again, I'm gonna step back behind the curtain, and we are gonna switch over to the primary account and do one more pick. And on that one, I am gonna play it 100% out. So hopefully we get to pick good packs. Yes. All right, password achieved, ladies and gentlemen. The hardest part of being a YouTuber is remembering all the passwords. I don't know what I just got an achievement for. Oh yeah, we got lots of cool stuff coming here. Boom, we know what that is. All right. Yep, that's all stuff. Wow. Thanks, Arena, for giving me 20 gems. Did we actually get 2 lab ships? That's pretty crazy. And you know what? While we're doing it, we might as well do this part too for the main account. Boom, boom, boom. Lands. Lands. All the lands. Okay. Oh wait, I probably want to spin something, right? Yes. Do we want to spin the white black? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll spin the white black off. Ooh, we got a 750. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, let's see what we want here. Don't love artifact. Synthesized looked pretty good. But that really locks me in to a very specific second pack. So I think we're going to take Luminaries here as a close second. And we get to see Pyric. So there we go. I will have at least seen every pack now once. That's pretty cool. Oh, and look what's in Pyric. Wow. That's a slam. We got to give that a 3 for sure. Von Damme. I love his movies. Actually, no, I really don't. But anyway. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty well supported deck. I'm going to give that like a 2.5. Vote Out is up in there. Dubious Delicacy, Prospector, Embrace Oblivion is okay. Voidborn is okay. So I wish I knew which of these. Cosmogoth Zenith, eh? So that looks like a mythic upgrade. And we got a Dagya. Yeah, easy for me to say, right? So yeah, I'm really leaning towards these just come with the mythic. That's pretty outrageous. That makes all these dual color decks, like, absurd. Honestly. Or no, I think it's the 2 color ones, right? Yeah, I think it's the 2 color ones. Cosmogrand Zenith. Okay, and on the white black, that's interesting. It gave us the white one again instead of the black one. So that's going to be like the easiest mythic to have. Pretty much straight up. I'm going to give the white black a half point for right now. All right, let's get in here and play some matches with this deck. What do you say? I was starting to say I got to play Auxiliary Booster on 2, but that is not how that works. I think we take a mulligan here. Let's go for some lower mana stuff. Yeah, see, this looks a lot better, right? Feels like a pretty strong start right there. I don't think we need to banish that. I will offer it as trade here. Okay, they were smart enough to not take that. Wow, he just said no. No more. I do think it was synergizing pretty darn well. And we gotta gems. This is how you know that the plan that I talk about and I've published works, because you start getting gems for midweek magic, even after rotation. That's wild. All right, let's go for win number 2 here. What do you say? I mean, it's not great, but I think we'll keep it just to kind of see what happens. I mean, if we can get into this high curve stuff, we're doing real good. So we need that to die in order to get the lander token. So let's see if they play something I'm willing to trade with. And yeah, that's a yes. I am absolutely okay with that. He is not going to trade me, though. I probably should have just kept it as defense. You know what? I'm going to do this just to be doing something. I'm not sure it has the value here, but maybe. We really need to draw land. That is kind of becoming a thing. We'll go ahead and take a lot of that. Okay, so we got the land. See how he feels about this. So we can take 2, or you can block and kill it, take 1, and give me a lander token. So, I mean, there you go. I guess now we know how he feels about it. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Did not really want that to be the case. That severely limits my options. Next turn. He is drawing a lot of cards. A kind of unfortunate amount of cards. Good. Googly moogly. Yep, you win. There you go. All right, still playing for win 2. Wow, that is not a great opening hand. This I kind of like. Okay. I guess we get it for 1, right? Well, getting it for 9 next turn would be kind of phenomenal. And it looks like maybe we get to do that. Shit. That was not okay, sir. That was not okay. Wow, okay, they were just out. Removal. They were like 3 cards behind, to be fair. And we gotta. Don't be gems. Okay, Tale of Tamio. It's not gems. That's the important part. All right, game 1 for the cosmetic. Let's see if we can do this. 3 strikes and we're out, though. That's how the cookie crumbles, baby. I don't love this. We will, however, try this. Wow, that on 2. Seems real strong. They definitely are going to take Von Dom. They'd be kind of dumb not to. I mean, I know it's a new set, but this really isn't a complicated issue. Yeah, there's a bomb and a piece of removal. Like, really, just pick one. You got to stay in the habit of being on that. You should probably do that, sir. Oh, that's not really going to be useful having it up. They don't have anything. We get the Luminary down next turn. That'll be pretty decent. Oh, it has. Oh, damn it. I messed that up. Oh, and I really should have stationed for one there. That was an oopsie-doopsie on my part. He was more interested in taking two. All right. Shoot. So this equips for 3. Well, that allowed us to eliminate a lot of their board position. Ooh, Virus Beetle, I really hate that. Really hate that. I shouldn't have held on to that to just lose it to a Virus Beetle. That sucked. Oh, right, I can warp this. That's pretty interesting. Ugh. How comfortable are you taking 3 here? This is the real question. Apparently he was okay with it. Very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. So we will block there. And we will try and kill his zealot. Apparently successfully. Nice, nice. So he's got to break out with something here. That was a pretty good move. So I think we got him here. Unless he has something very sneaky. Well, apparently he knew we had him. We get a cool cosmetic? Hey, alright. That's actually pretty nice. Sky Knight Squire. Like it, like it. Okay, guys, so that's going to be it for tonight. I'm actually going to go put the jump in tier list together based on what we know, and hopefully have that out in under an hour. We'll see. We'll see. I'd like to have that out by 7 p.m. So thank you guys for being here, and we will be streaming the rest of this week over on Twitch. So make sure you sub over there.